as much cuteness as we can get in our lives. Kentrella and her babies. They are growing so well with such an astounding rate that I'm not even feeling the need to weigh them. So Dean here needs his collar readjusted. And our little chunky boy is, look at his eyeballs. See? Dean has cute little eyeballs. Okay, cute little eyeballs. No umbilical cord. As always, doing a double check of gender. Oh, you're so cute, little man. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. So Dean is a week old. Yes, Kentrella confirms. Dean is a week old. Castiel, I need to loosen your collar. Oh, I know. The cruelty of it all. Okay, I'll have you sitting. Their reflex to right themselves is very, very strong. Okay. Here's Castiel. He too no longer has an umbilical cord, but his eyes haven't come in yet. No. So big. So big compared to Ezekiel and Samuel. Yes, you're so big. All right, Crowley, who is just slightly smaller than Dean. Loosen his collar as well. That might be too loose. No, it's good. All right. So Crowley, he doesn't have eyeballs yet either, and he was the first to lose his umbilical cord. Right? Yes. And last but not least, Ms. Rowena. All right, her collar's still fine. She still has her umbilical cord. And she has itty bitty little eyeballs happening. Itty bitty, like you can see some shining at the corners. She's telling me where to go. She is the smallest. She's smaller than her brothers. But I dare say she's actually smarter than her brothers. So we're just going to watch them exist. Here. So Kentrella's birthing and the growth of the kittens are pretty much a textbook example of how these things are supposed to go down. Being that the baby, like Kentrella, was of a nice mature age. Yeah, roughly about 2 years old or so. Her body can handle kittens. She's mature enough to handle kittens. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are mature enough to handle kittens. So what happened with Mars is a tragedy, and it's a tragedy that happens all of the time. Almost every kitten who gets pregnant in the wild loses their first litter. Yeah. If they get pregnant under a year old, that litter usually does not survive. Usually. Not always, but usually. It's not Mars's fault that the babies turned out the way that they are. It's not Mars's fault that she abandoned them. To her, that was just nature being nature. She doesn't have the same morals as us humans. She just knows that in nature, those kittens would not be viable and would not survive. So what's the point of raising them? She could legitimately go into heat from, tonight, as early as tonight, go into heat and have more babies. And that's the saddest part about it. This next, if she were to get pregnant again, the next litter would probably be viable and just fine and healthy. So it makes me very worried for Possetti. Her litter might not be viable as well. Or she just might not be mature enough to handle them, which is very scary. And as much as I don't like it, from here on in, I should spay at the halfway point of the pregnancy. So terminate the pregnancy if it's before the halfway point, or regardless of how far along, if the cat is a kitten, because that's pretty tragic. And technically I could probably still get Possetti spayed and no harm, no foul. But I don't know, I think this is an important lesson, to let nature take its course and to show everybody that this is what nature is. Nature isn't this all the time. This is what people think, but nature is cruel. And I'm under no illusions that all that I've gotten into was, I'm not surprised by it. I'm not. Not at all. Because it's always within the realm of possibility. If anything, I'm more surprised about this, because she had a diet of basically canned tuna. But I guess, seeing that she's young enough, her body can handle it, and her kittens are not hurting, that's for sure. I may or may not tag my friend in this, Heather, who donated some Tiki Cat canned food. The tuna mix flavored one. She actually enjoys it. So, bonus. She seems like she's been getting tired of just her regular tuna. She's been eating a lot of kibble, which is fine, Just wet food has a lot more calories in it. Okay. Wet food has a lot more calories and, of course, a lot more hydration. But she also drinks a good amount of water, so you could probably hear the fountain going. So this is ideal circumstance. It's not the usual circumstance. Actually, I think circumstance is the wrong word. The ideal outcome. Doing mama cat yoga. She keeps them so clean, it's ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna put these little mongrels back. I got stuff to do.